What if I told you that you could smoke the cops in a hybrid? Well, this guy in BMW did just that until he made this mistake. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Black Hawk Bond 007, and this is the new car channel. And we're going to cover a lot of content. We're going to cover car chases, we're going to cover car reviews, uh, car meets, any type of car reaction, anything that you could think is like a car. We're going to cover it on this channel. This is not a specific brand supported channel. Like if you're in the Mopar community, you don't have to be like, oh, he covered BMWs. This is going to cover Mopars. This is going to cover Nismo, the Nissan Infiniti, Audi, BMW, Chevy, your Ford Pinto. This is going to cover whatever you're going to cover. Okay. And we're going to get a lot of police chases on this video as well too. I like to do reviews to those things. Shout out to the people that inspired me to do this. Knockout 360, TK's Garage, Black Car Guru, and that's just to name a few. If I missed any of, I'll shout you out later on in other videos. But those are like the main three that kind of give me my inspiration to do this. I'm not new to the YouTube. I have a podcast called Relationship Talk with G's, so you can check that out. That is in my YouTube. Look it up on YouTube. I'll put the link in the bio. Um, and we're also going to shout out the people that we're covering as far as the police chases too. I'll put their links in their video too. So what do you think about this, guys? Let's get right to it. Um, we have a BMW 530E. Let's look up the specs of this vehicle so you understand what we're looking at here. So what does this vehicle consist of? Okay. What is the powertrain on this vehicle? It is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. It carries a 2-liter twin turbo inline 4 with an electric assist for a combined output of 288 horsepower, and 107 of that comes to the electric motor, 248 of that comes from the engine, and it gives you a total of 288 combined with 310 pound-feet of torque. Transmission, it comes from an 8-speed automatic, and they have two drivetrains available, both rear wheel and all-wheel drive, which BMW calls it their X drive. 0 to 60 time is 5.7 seconds in the rear wheel drive configuration and 5.8 seconds in the X drive configuration. So, what exactly happened here? This guy was doing everything that he could do right. You understand what I'm saying? And pretty much, it just wasn't enough. So, I learned a couple things from watching Knockout 360's videos. And here's some of the rules if you're going to run from the cops. First and foremost, if all your information is right, your paperwork, all that's legit, pull over. Pull over, show them that you're not to be played with, boom, boom, show you stuff. Have a good day. You were speeding, cool, take the slap on the wrist. But if you're going to go that route of running from the cops, it's only for a few reasons. One, um, you've already had the adrenaline in you and you feel like there's no stopping. You got to carry it all the way through. You got to see it all the way through. Two, you may have something in the car that's illegal, and they might check your vehicle, and that also triggers you mentally. That triggers your suspicion. It triggers your body language, and the cop can see all that. They're trained to know that. And three, the car you're driving could just simply be stolen. You understand what I'm saying? You could also have warrants. If I didn't say that the first time, so you understand what I'm saying? If you're going to do it, these are the things that you have to consider. Gotta have the gas. You gotta have a full tank of gas. Okay? You gotta have the power. You can't have no slow ass Ford Focus. You ain't getting nowhere. And even if your car don't have all the power, it's not just about the power, it's about the driver. You gotta know where the fuck you're going. You gotta know where you're going. And most importantly, you gotta actually get away. When you get away, don't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna park here, parlay here. Go as far as you can go. Get out of there. Some people think that they got it, boom, 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 and then they just slip up at the end, just doing dumb stuff, like this guy did. Let's show how great this guy was doing until he messed up. So here's the video. I'm pulling it up here. And this one is from gtboard.com. I don't want to waste any more of your time, but shout out to them. Shout out to GT Board. I'm going to put the link in the description if you want to watch the full video. Okay. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to share the screen here. Boom. And let's see what it did. So the chase has already started. Usually there's no sound until they turn on the lights, but they're already doing the chase already. So watch this. BMW 530E. Watch this. Boom. Throws on brakes. Ain't that smart? So when a car throws on their brakes, that typically means, hey, the cop is getting ready to slam you. You feel me? The cop is getting ready to pit maneuver you. He's doing to perform the pit. Some states you gotta not do the pit. Some states, most states, they authorize the pit. You gotta wait for them. It depends on the severity of how dangerous uh, the chase is, or they have warrants. It really just matters. But anyway, nevertheless, this cop did the pit. He threw on brakes. It wasn't enough for the cop to pit them because boom, he stopped abruptly. The cop doesn't have enough distance to brake himself. Let's see what he does next. Maybe he made a U-turn. Yeah, typically that's what they do.
Ah!
Look at him, he mad as shit.
What's going on?
How are you?
Good. Come back over this way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. This is the beginning right here. Okay.
What's going on? Why we loitering in the parking lot?
We're not. We just got the car and he was trying to put it. He couldn't figure out how to put it back in the
I
car.
couldn't figure out how to get this thing out of drive. I mean, out of park right here, man.
Oh yeah?
We got this thing, man.
Why y'all hanging out in the parking lot? What y'all got going on?
And we
Man?
want to hang out, man.
What kind of suspicion is this right here? Like this is like driving while BMW. I don't want to say the other one because they're clearly not black, but this is driving while BMW. They only mess with specific cars like this: the BMW, the Dodge Chargers, the Scat Packs. They love profiling people with these vehicles. They love profiling the car. This looks like pure vehicle profiling.
I spin the back end right there. That's why I had cut it. I spin the back end, and this button right here.
Where y'all coming from?
We're coming from exit, the next exit up, right there.
Where y'all headed to?
We're headed home, man. We just had to get some gas.
All right, you got driver's license?
I ain't got them on me though, man.
Why not?
So here we go. He don't have his license on him. Maybe he doesn't have a license at all. Could the car be stolen? Who knows?
Why you ain't got driver's license?
I mean, I just ain't got them on me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I hang out right here? What's your first name, sir?
What?
What's your first name?
Brian.
Can I spell it?
BRIAN.
What's your middle name?
Sir.
What's your middle name?
James
What's your last name?
Johnson.
Is there a chase anywhere right here? Does he pull off?
Why BMW?
Okay, all right, let's go back.
Sir.
What's your middle name?
James
What's your last name?
Johnson.
You asking a lot of questions, Mr. Officer.
What's your birthday?
Sir.
What's your birthday?
7/29/88. Got birthday coming up, about 10 days.
Oh yeah?
Sir.
All right. Y'all give me a couple minutes to hang out right here, all right?
All right,
Yes,
so he goes
please.
back to. Wow, look at that right there. That looks like that might be a 5.7. But look at that push bar right there, man. You get pit by that, that shit over. And this is an unmarked one too. Yo, do you see what I'm seeing here? Is this cop car wrecked?
vehicle.
Oh, he got the license on. He might pull off.
I'm gonna be at the Texaco. You can use 42 in Biscayne, It's going to be on a white BMW, Paul 57-62615.
Now, let me make sure it's clear. Body cam is on. Once he gets your plate, that's it. Just register you and actually your car. There's no running from him. Like you can get away now, but they're gonna come back and get you later. All right, good. Yeah, fast forward. Where's the chase at? I'm trying to get to the chase part.
Blackhawk 674.
Looking up his information.
Text code. What's your name?
He still got his foot on the brake.
Huh?
Jennifer Grafton.
Jennifer Grafton? How do you know him? He's your friend.
Oh, hold on. Did he pull off?
Unlock the door for him. All right. Go ahead and step out.
He's trying to get out the car.
Blackhawk 6 is taking off.
Oh, he pulled off. It's a chase now. It's a chase. He said, "Forget you. I want to drive."
42 northbound, white BMW.
And it's a chase, y'all. Let's see
Getting
what
on
we got.
675 north.
You hear that whine inside of there? And the hood scoop right there, the little the hood that's on there, I think that's a 5.7. First thing he did was
Give
the
me the
highway,
radio.
y'all.
675 north, passing Rex Road, speeds 103. Traffic light.
So this is what you gotta have. You gotta have the gas, you gotta have the power, you gotta know where you're going. Highway is some of the best place to go. When you go on the highway, foot on the floor, no stopping. Especially if you don't have traffic. Pretty decent head start too. Out. I think that's him right here. Is that him? Is that him, y'all? Is that the white BMW?
Setting up for pit.
Oh, that's the white BMW. He about to pit. He's doing pretty good because he see that the cop is getting ready to pit him, and he keeps moving in and out the direction to stop him from pitting him. It's also an illegal pit to just ram them from the back. You have to pit them the side swipe them. So they know what they're doing. But let's see what happens here. Look at that. Oh, that was smart. Hopefully he doesn't go into the city. Stay on the highway. Ooh. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch what he does right here. Watch this. Ready? Throws on brakes. Smart. Watch. Now he busts the Yui. Now he has enough time to actually turn around and get some distance from them. And he still keeps going straight. Are you kidding me? Wow. What a dummy. You're supposed to turn right back around and go on the highway.
Ha! Give me the radio, Brown. Notify Henry County. Come to the Henry County line.
He's looks like he's going to another territory.
I'm catching up to him.
We're gonna play it through all the way through, y'all. Look at that. Those on brakes. Nope.
Keep
Now
calm.
this gets a little bit tricky. These little one-way roads here, especially when it starts to get pitch black and you really can't see, you gotta have your lights on. Another thing that doesn't help is the fact that his car is white, so it can be seen everywhere it goes. Bro, what are you doing? This is not a smart driver. He obviously doesn't know where he's going. One thing I can tell you right here, he doesn't have the power. We looked at the specs: 288 horsepower versus the 5.7. 5.7 has how much horsepower? Let's look it up real quick, y'all. Just real quick, so y'all understand how much horsepower does a Charger 5.7 Hemi have? 370. Look at that. 370 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque. He doesn't have the power, so you really got to be a good driver. This doesn't look like he's a good driver, and you definitely got to know where you're going. My thing is, why are you hitting the brake? And got a little cut of Look at that. He's driving on the wrong side. He's driving nasty right now. Well, I guess you're gonna drive any old which way to stop that cop from pitting you too. So that makes
I'm trying to get up on him for a pit. He keeps brake checking me. Just Henry County, notify Henry.
yeah, this wasn't smart. This is not the best idea to go down here. And I think they have. I think they both have all-wheel drive. That helps when you're in the rain. As you can see, it's raining. Rain and Chargers do not go together well. Rain and rear-wheel drive don't go together. Period. If you got a Charger with that much power,
I got false
you
name
gotta be
DOT.
careful. And they had to stop at the
He's
lights too.
driving on 72
That light,
miles.
that cop just blew the light. Maybe because he was that close. Oh wow, look at that. That was close. Look at that. Wow. All right, here's a second viewpoint. Another cop.
Off the road, 41, 41.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was going. I might have to cover that if they pull the guns out. You know, YouTube is really sensitive. All right, here's another viewpoint right here.
Fuck, I dropped my flashlight. Over here, Ferguson. Bro!
All right, so y'all got the point. You know, they got him. So let's look at the details here. They don't have a transcript for this one. But let's look at some of the comments that was over here. One person said the 530E in the video is limited to 127 miles per hour. Since the non-M Sport package, the reason why the Charger wasn't even able to catch up again on those straightaways is the 530E was pulling it on all accelerations and performed much better in the turns. The driver was super high too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, 280 horsepower. You don't have the power, so you really got to know how to drive. And he didn't know how to do that either. I don't care if you're high and none of that stuff like that. You get yourself to chases and stuff like that. You got to know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? But not gonna lie, the way that this chase started, the cop pulled up to the gas station. What you doing over here? What you doing sitting over here? Minding my business. Minding my business. That's exactly what happened. You got a couple of those minding their business. And see, that's the type a bullying I don't like. I don't like when cops come to you. You're not even driving. You're not breaking any laws. You're over here just parked over here. What are you doing over here? License and registration. Is that even legal? What do y'all think about that? Tell me in the comment section if y'all think that is legal. But yeah, man, I think that was a pretty good first one. You'll see a lot more evasive ones, a lot more crazier chases and stuff like that. We'll go over some car reviews, and I'm going to help y'all on tips on buying a car, selling a car too. So because your boy used to do a lot, man. He used to sell cars, and so there's gonna be a lot of stuff on this channel. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Let me know what type of chases y'all would like to see. Give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, holla at your boy. I'll see you on the next video.